They're all over the world, have a voracious appetite, and are known to ambush their prey. Do you want to know more? Stay tuned for the 12 facts about huntsman spiders you have to know. Number 1. They don't spin webs. The huntsman spider's diet consists of invertebrates such as cockroaches, flies, ants, moths, fleas, and other spiders. As the title already told you, these spiders don't spin webs but hunt their prey by ambushing or chasing it, for which they're endowed with the speed of up to 3 feet per second. Also, they seem to jump. Once they're on the prey, they kill the animal by injecting their venom using their fangs or chilicory. After that, they can eat. Number 2. They live all over the world, including in your house. Huntsman spiders live in most warm or tropical regions, including parts of Australia, New Zealand, Asia, Africa, the Mediterranean, and the Americas. That is, almost everywhere. They don't like the outdoors, they prefer to stay under some kind of shade or refuge most of the time, which is why they're usually found in wooded areas, living under rocks and bark, but also in mine shafts and piles of firewood. In some places, such as Australia, it's very common for these spiders to go into houses. What's more, one of them is likely to be watching this video with you right now. Tell it not to forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. The chances of running into one of them will increase if your house is humid or it's rainy season. You can find them especially in less crowded areas such as garages or cars. Huntsman spiders keep hidden during the day and come out at night when the insects, their prey, are most active. Number 3. There are 1,300 different huntsman spiders. Although people often refer to them as a specific animal, huntsman spiders aren't a single species of spider, nor a genus of spiders, but a family of spiders whose scientific name is Spiracidae. By 2021, 89 genera had been recognized, which, according to the latest studies, included 1,300 different species. A significant amount, considering that the total number of spider species in the world is 15,000. This means that 1 out of 15 species of spiders is a huntsman spider. Also, out of these 1,300 huntsman spider species, around 150 live in Australia. Number 4. Their venom is harmless. Kind of. Unless they're guarding their egg sacs, huntsman spiders are quite docile and would rather slink away than face threats. But they have an instinct for sticking to surfaces, which is why it's very difficult to get rid of them by shaking off the cloth where they're hiding in, for example. In general, when they bite people, they only cause minor discomfort such as pain and swelling in the affected area. Yet there are some genera, such as Pallastes or Neospiracis, whose venom can cause nausea, headache, vomiting, sweating, and irregular pulse, especially if there were several bites. Therefore, despite the fact that there haven't been deadly bites so far, it's recommended to seek medical assistance just in case. To give first aid, you must put a cold compress or ice pack on the affected area and remain as calm as possible to prevent the heart rate from going up, and thus the venom spreads throughout the body. Number 5. Exceptional limbs. Do you have spiders at home but you don't know whether they're huntsman spiders or not? I'll give you a tip on how to recognize them in a snap. Look at the legs, especially the front legs, since, instead of folding vertically, they have joints that cause them to extend forward and to the sides like a crab's legs. This alignment allows the huntsman spider to move to the sides, just like a crab, and to adapt to living in a narrow space. No wonder in some places people call these spiders, take a guess, yup, crab spiders. Number 6. The biggest spider. Some huntsman spiders can be pretty scary since they're big and hairy. That's why they're also called giant crab spiders. In February 2022, one of these spiders caused an uproar in the UK when it arrived in a box of bananas from China. The port officers notified the security forces of its presence, so they caught the animal and took it to a safe place. All these security measures for a 2.5-inch spider. This is from the end of one leg to the other. So it means that the spider was smaller than average because these spiders may generally have a wingspan of 5 inches and, in terms of body length, they measure 1 inch. In 2002, the giant huntsman spider was discovered in the jungle in Laos and had a wingspan as big as that of a dinner plate. That is 12 inches from one leg end to the other and a body length of 1.8 inches, making it one of the world's biggest spiders in terms of wingspan. Only a few people have seen this giant. so it's probably that there are far bigger spiders walking leisurely through the forests in Laos. Number 7. They can do somersaults. Apart from running at high speed, there are 2 species of huntsman spiders that can also do somersaults. The wheel spider lives in the deserts of southern Africa and is preyed upon by wasps. They sting it, paralyze it, and then lay eggs in its body so that their larvae eat it from the inside. To avoid this situation, the wheel spider flees from danger at full speed, doing up to 44 somersaults per second. The Moroccan flick-flack spider, for its part, also does somersaults and reaches a speed of 6.5 feet per second. Number 8. They're extremely romantic. These spiders have a long mating ritual that lasts several hours and involves caresses and showing interest by making sounds. The male bumps his pedipalps against tree trunks to attract the female before introducing them to fertilize the eggs. The cane spider species tries even harder. When the male finds substances with pheromones left by the female, he emits a sound to attract her by vibrating his entire body while keeping his legs firmly on the ground. In quiet environments, even humans can hear it, and according to witnesses, it sounds like the ticking of a clock. Number 9. They can even eat a frog. What you see here is a creepy video that went around the world and was recorded by a young man from India. It's a video of a huntsman spider dragging a frog to eat it vertically on a wall. The recording reached the hands of scientists, who confirmed that the predator was a huntsman spider, and pointed out that the biggest species can also eat birds, lizards, mice, and even snakes. However, they also said it was an unusual sight because these spiders generally preferred insects. Number 10. They're extremely protective moms. The females usually lay about 200 eggs and place all of them in a silken sac. Some species put this silk sac under their bodies, severely restricting their movements, whereas others place it on bark or rock and stand guard without eating for 3 weeks. In either case, the females become quite aggressive and fiercely guard their eggs. If they feel a threat, they will give a warning, and if it's ignored, they won't hesitate to bite. At the time of birth, the spiders moisten the silken sac and tear it open so the young can come out. Then they'll take care of the babies for several weeks. Number 11. You can come across many of them at the same time. Imagine walking through a forest and coming across a colony of up to 300 huntsman spiders. According to some studies, 5 out of the 1,300 species of huntsman spiders have strong social behaviors and usually live in large groups until the young are 1 year old. The common characteristics of these 5 species of huntsman spiders are laying their egg sacs on vegetation or rock so that they don't move from place to place, and their young take up to a year to learn to feed themselves. Solitary huntsman spider species, in contrast, only need to be with their mother for a few weeks. Number 12. They're incredibly old. As a family, huntsman spiders date back 100 million years to none other than the Cretaceous period, making them contemporary to dinosaurs. In 2011, a group of scientists analyzed an amber fossil found in the 19th century. Using CT scans, they created 3D images showing details such as their fangs. In the end, they concluded that it was a huntsman spider from the Paleogene period 49 million years ago, and from the genus Eusparasis, a genus that's still alive today. So the next time you see a huntsman spider, and if it doesn't scare you or you aren't shocked that it's dragging a frog, maybe you should be surprised that you're looking at a living fossil. If you're fascinated by spiders, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. We have a lot of content for you like these options here on the screen. See you in the next video.